My god. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure it's starting properly before I say that, actually. 'Cause I don't know how things can be in my life. If it wants to go, please. Go anytime. Okay, I think it's going. Alright, here we go. Alright. Hello, everyone. Let me make sure everything. It's still not loading. Wait, why? Why not loading? Everything being slow on my end. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're going. Okay, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I am with Guss today. Say hello, Guss.
I'm just saying, it's a 4-minute, 13-second song. You gotta fucking listen to the entirety of the song. It is the best fucking song out there. It is Carolyn. Like, this song is what got me through, like, some like moments. I'm telling you, when you're driving down a highway and this song pops on your music, you put the song on, you're driving down the road, you know you're gonna be okay at the end of the drive. I'm just saying.
Okay, for context, for the people who just have not been here for the last like 5 minutes of this time, Gus. Been talking about an artist that's on YouTube, and probably other places too, but called Valerie Sassafras.
Her name is Valerie Sassafras. You might know her from like that one time she was like on like a children's parade or something like that, where she was playing Girls Night Out, another banger. I'm telling you, it goes Girls Night Out. Yeah, we're horny and we're lazy. Girls Night Out. I'm gonna get all crazy. It's like that song. It's like one of the best ones ever. I'm telling you. But then the day before my wedding. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, I got married this month of October. So sweet. Anyways, but the day before I got married, Carol and I were like definitely going crazy ourselves. And then we found the song Crazy Train, and I'm telling you, I was saved.
The funniest thing is, it's like, maybe I remember him. I think maybe between this time I was grabbing some stuff and he started listening to the song, and I just remember coming back from chat and he's like, I'm a changed man, Carolyn. This changed my life. And I'm like, okay. We were like, everybody was like listening to her the other song that he mentioned before, but I was like, I didn't hear this one only just until like a couple like minutes ago. He was playing it while I was setting everything up, and I don't know. I just I don't know, man.
It was definitely. I'm a changed man. I really am because of this song.
I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you, by the way. I'm just laughing because it's just how you're like, be like, I'm just, you know, you're happy. You're happy about it.
I'm also drinking right now, so after I finish this one, I'll grab one of my stronger drinks and we'll see how far we can go.
I don't know yet, but yeah, I didn't really think of a title. I just said it's almost Halloween, so, which is true. It is almost Halloween.
Hell yeah.
It's in a couple days, and that's why we have the little get-ups. Even if this is not a Halloween standard episode, I still wanted to make it a little Halloween vibed. So, of course, that's my standard.
Make sure my phone's on.
Ghost costume that you see. Obviously, it is my icon picture as well. Gus got into the festive vibe and was wearing the Batman cowl.
Hell yeah.
And of course, I found a pumpkin, which I love. He's a goofy. He's a goofy. He's like,
yeah. I'm here too.
So yeah, I liked him the most because he was goofy. I could have went with a spookier one, but I thought this fits my vibe, my channel more. So
it does. It definitely does.
So
especially when I jump on and it goes Crazy Train.
Although too, I started singing.
But yeah, so if anything, if you ever want to search it up, it's Crazy Train by Valerie Sassafras.
So yeah, if you're all curious, then yeah, there you go. I don't know. I don't know if this is the stream to go down to that rabbit hole yet. I want my own dedicate. Like I want that to be like a video specifically, you know, kind of thing. That excuse me, I can like, you know, put up the videos and everything like that and all that jazz, you know, as we're talking about them. But yeah, I did say to Gus that like at some point in time, like in the future, we may like talk about it honestly because it is interesting. The rabbit hole was interesting that one night.
Valerie Sassafras? Yes.
Not a bad rabbit hole, just like an interesting one.
We got it. What we got to do is just go through all of her music.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. So again, that'd be something, I guess, down the line. But yeah, well, it's been a hot while since you've been on the channel. How goes? How things?
That is true. Like I said, I got married.
Mhm.
So like I hadn't been even on like the Indian. I was on your channel before a little bit, just doing things here and there, and just getting life figured out. I guess just working, and got married, paid for my wedding, just doing shit, making some money. I guess trying to get high up on that corporate ladder.
Get that money.
Yeah.
That moolah.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Yeah.
Variations of the word I can come up with, but not at this moment.
the De Niro.
So yeah, no, yeah, just I don't know, just a thought. I've been on channel in like a hot minute, so I thought just have you have a proper introduction than the we actually started off with that way. I'm trying to think of. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we just this kind of impromptu podcast type of thing. I'm just trying to think. Like any topics. I mean, like I said, Halloween's coming up. I don't know. Are you doing
it was definitely one that I sprung on Carolyn. I will admit that.
Well, I was probably likely to do a podcast anyway at some point this week. I just wasn't sure when, so it's convenient enough today anyway. Since I usually stream on Saturdays, so it works. It's fine. It's all good. Speaking of Halloween, I guess we could at least bring up a little bit of that. Are you doing anything for Halloween, or are you just gonna be inside all day?
I'm gonna do probably what I did last year. No. Actually, I think I might just go out with some family and cause one of my aunts, they throw a Halloween party every year, so I might just go out and do that. Have fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything. Actually, it's on Thursday, so I'm probably gonna be like down the hill, with my father going shopping. Just because that's our usual week to go shopping and all that, so probably that's what I'll do. Whether or not
Don't be giving out your schedule. Don't be giving out your schedule, dude. Then someone's gonna be like, "Carol, I'm going shopping on Thursdays. That's my time to strike."
I don't know where I live. God forbid I've ever mentioned. No, the closest thing I've ever said. The closest thing I've ever said is I live in California. And all right, all I said.
That's
California
a pretty big
is a
place,
big state, so gonna have to try harder. But yeah,
I think of like crazy people out there.
No, that's true. But yeah, no. But yeah, no. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna wear a costume or anything doing that. That sounds insane. So no.
Go grocery shopping while wearing a costume. That'd be funny as fuck. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, it's on Halloween.
You tell them like I'm wearing a costume. What do you expect?
During the year, it could be unhinged.
Wait. Halloween is on Thursday?
Yeah.
That's fire as fuck. I get paid on Thursday.
There you go.
I got more money for rent. Woo! I love it. I get to count down my days of rent.
There you go. But yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna really do anything much, unless of course something last minute change and I'm dragged somewhere. But that's not likely to happen. That I know of, at least.
Your sister comes to town and she's like, "You're going out clubbing to the gay bar."
That'd be funny if she did just all of a sudden come up. Well, honestly, I think she's always said though she wanted to take her friends from the cité to our fun little parade little thing we have every year just to show off, you know.
You guys have a Halloween parade?
We do. We have a parade every year. Yeah.
The fuck?
That's how people get trick or treat. Because their town is so weird. The way it is, like, you can't just do normal trick or treating. It's not a door to door thing. You're going like, you know, quite far just to get to like a house, you know. So it's a lot of walking. So you might as well just have it like in the streets, and that's how people, you know, get their candy. I used to do it when I was a kid all the time.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a fun little
come
thing.
on, Sonic. Let's get some candy.
Yeah.
No, Sonic, candy.
I don't even know the candy. stop there, and I don't know if I ever want to explain it.
I'm not explaining it.
No,
Neither
y'all.
are you. That's our
No,
joke.
that's our little joke. So if
That's
we
our
mention
joke.
it, then
That's
it...
our little friend group joke.
No,
Hiding. Yeah, chili dogs. Chili dogs. No. Oh fuck.
It gets me every
Guess
time.
what, Carolyn? You hear that?
What?
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's empty. That's empty drink o'clock. You know what that means? I'm an alcoholic.
Okay. He's not an alcoholic.
Let's see what's in the spooky fridge.
All right.
I could just go straight to the hard liquor, but right now I'm drinking a mango margarita cut water. Look it up, Carolyn. Look it up. Show your little podcasters.
Okay.
Show your little podcasties. No, you don't have to.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know what that is. I don't know.
So this drink is made with tequila, real tequila. They say. So. Okay. Every time I drink it, I hate it because it tastes like shit, but it gets me fucked up.
Okay.
But then I'm like, I'm so tired. My stomach's full of enchiladas. I'm ready for bed.
My God. All right. Coming in hot. This stream has only been like 11 minutes.
It's only been like 11 minutes. I'm already 2 drinks in.
Actually, is it 11 minutes? I think it's stuck. Oh, it is 11 minutes. Okay.
Well, I'm 1 drink down. And I got like 6 more to go.
You got 6 more to go.
We're getting crunk. Go get yourself a drink, Carolyn. We're going crazy.
I have a drink, but I don't have alcohol. I'm not the one. I'm the one that has to control everything.
You're not getting sloshed.
I'm
Come on,
dude. Driver of the stream.
I'll be in the back singing California Girls. Baby falling in love, whoa, whoa.
So that's all I'm drinking right now, sparkling water. So that's what I got. What is that sound?
Dude. Yeah, it's because like I don't like the taste of alcohol. To be honest with you, I'm just an alcoholic. No, I'm not. I'm really not.
He's
like,
not an alcoholic. FYI, he's not.
Like, sometimes I'll be like, I want a drink tonight, and then like I'll grab it, and I'll be like, nah, and I'll throw it back in the fridge.
See, that's called self-control.
It really is. Or like I'll like say I want to drink tonight, but then I never get into it. They say I thought you were drinking. I'm like, nah. I tell everybody like, oh I always tell everybody I'm gonna drink, but I never do.
That's yeah.
Whoa, Jack Spadicy guy. He's apologizing to everybody he met at New York Comic-Con.
I watched the video. It was
You
pretty
said
much
watch it?
Comic-Con's fault for like not organizing as well as they could. It's not really his fault, but he still feels bad. Because they had a meet and greet thing, and essentially they'd kind of underestimated that so many people were going to see him, and they didn't put him like in a proper area where like they, could have been organized better, kind of thing. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Did you go see him? Were you just in New York where you live?
No, where I live? No.
Yeah, you live in New York. Like, our viewers need to know this. You live in New York, in Manhattan.
That's a specific area. Also, no and no.
Your address is 2469 58 Lexington Street, if I remember correctly, and your zip code is 282593.
Imagine that's someone's actual address and you just talk someone random. And now you dox someone.
Now someone's doxed and they go, thanks, Guss. I'm like, you're welcome.
No, I do not live in New York. I have a grandmother that lives in New York. But that is
Quit doxing yourself. I just was pulling up something random.
That doesn't, again, New York is a huge state. I didn't say
actually
which
it's
place.
Not a huge state. It is a small state that has a lot of people in it.
Okay, well, still, there's a lot of people. It doesn't say I know where.
But Carolyn and I one time had a oh fuck moment because I asked her. I was like, I told her, I was like, did you know that some countries in the world actually fit inside our largest state?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about that, huh?
Wild.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mentioned I think
Yeah.
Canada can fit in Texas. I think I said, and still be
Yeah, or something like that.
something like that.
It's
I think,
like,
and still have like plentiful room, by the way, in it. So
yeah, it has like a lot more room still. Yeah,
yeah, so
crazy.
it's yeah, we are
And they
such a
wonder
huge
why
country.
we sometimes burn ourselves down.
Yeah,
It's because there's so much of it. It's like, how can you control all of that?
yeah, no, that's true. Also, again, accent's such an interesting thing too. I think I was also talking about how like when you go to like different
Yeah,
states,
we
and you
talked
just
about
hear
that.
like
It's like, because like my wife's from my wife was originally born from born in Georgia and was raised in Georgia, and then she like moved around, and also I love saying that now, like, because I used to say my wife all the time, but like now it's like, so I love it. But yes, what was it? Yes, like my wife, like my wife has like a normal accent to me, but like I feel like she sounds almost like close to what I sound like. But then when she starts talking with her mother and her family, and then she'll like hit the y'all real fucking hard, and then she'll be like, like I can't listen to her and her mom talk because it sounds like chickens barking. I've told this to both of them, so like there ain't nothing wrong there. I'm just saying, but yeah, like I can't listen to it because it sounds like chickens barking to me, and I'm like, fuck. It's like I had to live with this my entire life.
this. Yeah.
I love it. It's crazy, but like okay, back to what we were actually talking about though. It's like it's crazy how like in the middle of the United States, basically, like you got like that, you got people that sound like me.
Mhm. Midwest
So
people,
like,
right?
or like at least in the Midwest, you got people that sound like me, and then you got people in California, like Caroline, that sound like I feel like Caroline and I sound the same,
Mm.
but it's also because she's not like on the coast
Yeah, I'm
where
not.
they're like surfer bras and
Yeah, sure,
shit.
right. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I'm not in the coast area, so again, I'm not telling you where in California, but I do not live on the coast, so I don't have the hard kind of like. Here's the funniest thing though: when I do go into the city area, still not the coast area, but still the city area, I swear to God, like it's
Hmm.
I think it's just a small town has I think a similar vibe to like a Midwest kind of thing, only just because it's more small, not as many people, kind of.
Indensed.
Yeah, and dense like quite a bit because I sort of got like I remember back in high school there was this thing where like for years I'm like because I heard like someone be like, oh yeah, a lot of Californians say hello a lot, and I'm like, they don't say hello a lot, and I I kid you not, like there was this one day where like I just like was just in class and they're just saying hello a lot, and I just like, oh my god, no we do.
Yeah, he's
We
like,
do.
so like
Holy Jesus.
my stepdad who's passed away, him and his daughters, they used to say hella all the time when they moved over here to Iowa with us, and like it was just crazy. I asked Carol, I was like, does everybody say hella over there? And she's like, no, we don't say it a lot.
Yeah, I
And
think
like they
that's
fucking
exactly. And then I
do.
finally started paying attention, and I was like, and like one day I heard like them saying hello a lot. I was like, okay, maybe we do say it a lot. I just have like washed it out completely.
It's part
So,
of your vocabulary. And like my little sister, she like still says, I love when she comes and visits because she talks all Californian, and I'm like, hell yeah.
yeah, I'm just not as bad with it. But probably if I like lived somewhere more like city, like I probably would start talking more like it. But like, yeah, no. But I know, yeah, like some people in California do talk like that and have like other weird like slang terms like that. But yeah, I don't know.
Like
There's
shaka
just
bra.
shaka. Okay, not shaka. I think that's just life is strange.
What the fuck was that from? Shaka bra.
Life is
What the
strange.
fuck is that from?
It's life is strange.
It what? Oh, it is. It is, isn't it? It's so stupid.
Ready for the mosh pit, shaka bra. And then
Ready for the
Chloe's
match,
like,
pretty shaka bra.
and then Chloe's like, maybe not. No, no, no. Like that was cringe. That was horrible. What are you doing? Even the game was like, that was bad. What are you doing? Shut up.
Oh fuck.
But
Yeah, I'm ready for the match, pretty shaka bra.
God, yeah, the game is
Crazy.
it's going. The new game, the Double Exposure. I mean, it's not out
It's going.
fully out until like Wednesday, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of discourse. I will say, my podcast I made, I was pretty much half, if not like almost all right of my worries and stuff like that. I mean,
Oh, so like it's bad.
well, I didn't say it was bad. I just had like a lot of concerns that like I was worried that was gonna make the game not as fun of experience, and yeah, I sadly was kind of correct, at least so far. Now, okay, the game hasn't come
So
out
tell
fully.
me, what was it?
So, okay.
Tell me, because I didn't watch it.
That's fine. I was just amazing more, I guess, the viewers. I guess for those who have not seen it, I will give a quick recap. So I talked a lot about the issues of. This was before it came out, by the way. This was like I think maybe a month before it came out, maybe less than that. But it was like still like just like a few mere weeks away before the first two episodes came out. And so I said. For one, and this is the biggest one, and I know people, like, I kind of was, like, backing off of my original kind of points with this, but I still was pretty much correct ultimately in the end of the day, was Chloe was, I think, like, Chloe's kind of the biggest issue, not just for, like, her character, but the lack thereof of her character existing and how they handled the character, and I kind of just knew that it was just not going to be. I still have the document if you want me to pull it up and say what I exactly said, because now I feel like I can say it now, if you want it, you know, because I wrote it down, some of my points, so let me actually just get it up anyway. Let me see. It's gonna take a second. It's loading. There it is. Okay. So I made a pros and con list originally, which there was not a lot of pros. There was a bit more cons. I kind of complained about the price point with it, but that I mean, it's not even the price point, though people were complaining about it. But yeah, so I made a thing called Where Chloe, and this is my original script for it. I think I changed it a little bit in the podcast because I wanted to kind of chill out, but I feel like I can say it now. So I said, "Where's Chloe?
Okay,
info about what happens to Chloe if you sacrifice Arcadia Bay. Multiple romance options, even if you're with Chloe, question mark, by the way. You're fully, or, spoilers, by the way, if you're not played, any of it yet, I'm putting spoilers now.
It's fucking spoilers! You better put spoilers in that description. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I did not listen to anything in the first half because my aunt called me.
That's okay, I haven't even gotten to the actual point. I just said that I had something.
Oh,
Let me actually...
shit! Okay, good.
You're good.
We're good.
Okay.
I just don't. Okay, to all the people out there that think I'm a bad friend, listen. I listen to Carolyn like all the time. It's just that when my family calls, I gotta pick up because they're my great family, and like it's my great aunt, and I love her.
I mean, that's fine, and I'm okay with that. I don't. Anyone who's offended by that is stupid.
Definitely.
I'm gonna put in the description actually. Never strange. If I can get it typed out properly, it's
so again, before everything goes on and I start twerking like a hollaback girl, we are about to have spoilers here.
Yeah, we're about to have spoilers. I apologize. So, just go.
I don't. Fuck ya, bitches. Fuck ya, bitches.
I mean, no, but the game's not even officially out. It's like game's not even officially out. So people can't even get this.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
I don't fucking give a care. Fucking chinga de madre, ya pinche punta. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god, oh wow, alright, you just started going.
Dude, anybody who spoke Spanish definitely knows what that means. And I'm pretty sure I pronounced it wrong, but still.
I mean, I think
it cuts deep like a knife through warm butter.
Actually, I'm gonna put it on top. Sorry, your guest link is gonna be put in the bottom because it's actually more important than putting like restrictions to full exposure to spoiler part. There,
Please, don't make me cry. See, good. You know the song.
Anyway,
I've been listening to it on repeat all day today. If you don't want to get
spoiled, leave now. We're not gonna talk about it for the whole stream, but I just want to go into a little bit apart because, yeah, very important to say that because I know someone's gonna come after me if I do it, and it's like, why did you do that? I never knew it. And I'm like, okay, sorry.
Put spoilers. It's gonna be like 5 years later, and someone's gonna say spoilers.
It's in the description, so if anyone comes by, they can't be mad at me. And I put it at the top of the description too. So, yeah, spoilers for that. So I'm gonna give you one more second. I'll dip out. Okay, so. So I'm gonna read my thing again because you didn't hear it originally. So I said, where is Chloe? No info about what happens to Chloe if you sacrifice Arcadia Bay. Multiple romance options even if you are with Chloe. So, And there's the last part. Not happy with the corporate response to the concerns about the character details of Chloe. I said that. I never put that down originally because I was not happy. There's a whole thing with that I can get into, but I'm not gonna go into that much with that right now because there is I think there's a Twitter post about it somewhere or something like that. But so with Chloe, if you sacrifice your KDB and you go in with the game, you are immediately pretty much told that Max and Chloe broke up, pretty much, just straight up. Now, I understand where a lot of people are coming from. We're like, oh, that's the realistic thing that could happen, and blah blah blah. But here's the thing. I'm sorry, but when it comes to Life is Strange game with Max and Chloe, Chloe is just as important as Max is into the whole franchise. And I think just having her not even just doing that, just saying oh yeah, they broke up is just kind of scummy to me a little bit because it's
what? Okay, so I kind of spaced out again. I changed into my pajamas. I'm sorry. So in the fucking in this shit, they fucking kill a whole town of people, but then they say they broke up.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. See.
You, dude. My wife and I, when we got together, we had some horrible shit happen to both of us, and that's what bonded us together. Mm-hmm. And I've tried to leave it's horrible to say, but I tried to leave my wife multiple times. before she was my wife, by the way. She was just my girlfriend. But I tried to leave multiple times, and she stuck with me, and we had horrible shit happen to us, and it's what bonded us together and made us stronger. So
mm-hmm.
Imagine just having a whole town wiped out, and you're I don't think it's working.
The
fuck?
No. So, there is a whole discourse in the fandom with this, too, because people are oh, but this is, the realistic thing that would happen. But it's okay, fine. Let's say we do go realistic. I don't want realism!
Who the fuck plays games for realistic shit?
Yeah, that's what I was really about to go for. It's who's playing video games for realism? I want just, okay, I took so much time...
This bitch has fucking time-traveling powers. Who the fuck cares about realism?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go off here because I've just, been kind of holding back for so long about this discourse because it's, I felt like I had to. But, now that some of the game has been out already and people are, kind of receiving it weirdly, I feel like I can a little bit. I'm not even played the game, by the way, y'all. I haven't even touched it. But, I was already, kind of uncertain before doing, playing the game and, buying the game. That's why I didn't pre-order, by the way, because I was certain that something wasn't right. My intuition, my gut feeling that they were gonna screw Chloe over, and I was 100% correct on that front. Now again, the full game has not come out, so something can change. But then I'd be more annoyed that they have you have a romantic interest. You say fine, whatever, I'll move on from Chloe for some reason, right? But then all of a sudden they give you the option, so now you again, I'm not. It's just not gonna end well, no matter what. I think this game is gonna just go bad, and I made this prediction, and I'm gonna see whether or not they're gonna go for it. But I made the prediction of if it goes bad enough, they're gonna say that it's not canon, and that it's an alternate universe, take.
Like Arkham Origins.
Yeah, it's like they did in the comics, so they're gonna go oh, it's not canon actually, which. They did that from the get-go, by the way, for the comics. But for here, I think they're going to backtrack, because I feel like fans are going to be more ticked off once the actual game comes out. Fully. Once more people are able to play it, and more people can, see what the ending's like. And
then, after fucking years later, people were Arkham Origins wasn't really that bad. It actually had a pretty good storytelling. Batman did all that shit in one night, and, the gameplay mechanics were phenomenal compared to City, because City has some City's great and Asylum is okay, but the gameplay and fighting mechanics is it needs some work. But then you play fucking Origins and you're this is the best shit ever. Because then when you play fucking Arkham Knight, you're where is this going? Why didn't we get Origins?
Yeah, I don't know. It could end up being like that. Working. The tequila's working.
It could be it's gonna definitely be like that, where people are gonna fucking people are gonna hate on this game. I swear, people will hate on this game, Carolyn. I promise, because they just fucked up the storyline, and they're like, it's not canon, guys. I promise, it's an Elseworld story.
Yeah, and I probably people will get softer that way. But I think there's like if they just did that at the get go, I think people wouldn't be as mad in the first place. But the fact that like you're kind of taking. By the way, also another point too. Not the original creators of Life is Strange. This is a different studio. They've been doing Life is Strange games for a while, but them taking these original characters that Don't Nod did and like making a sequel game, even though Don't Nod explicitly said that they were not going to go back to these characters because they want to respect people's choices of ending, is kind of like sucky. Now I understand. I don't think it's wholeheartedly Deck Nine's fault completely. I think it's Square Enix, the publishing company, or sorry, not publishing company, the dispute company that like owns the rights to Life is Strange. I think they wanted another game with Max and Chloe because that's what people knew the fans wanted. And also, by the way, I'm also gonna make this point. It's our fault. And no one's gonna want to hear that, but it's our fault. We wanted Max and Chloe back. This is what we got.
I thought they had a game with Max and Chloe. Wasn't it like Captain something?
It was Life is Strange 2, but they only had like a photograph of them, and David was in the game, the stepdad.
Okay.
So.
Okay, but then like who is the? Okay, I get it. I get it now.
But it's like that was made by also Don't Nod, like specifically. By the way,
yeah.
I want to make this
so like they were fucking gracious enough to give us Uncle Guss style looking fucking David, which I did do a little thing. Remember the AA meeting shit? Perfect. They gave us that. They were gracious enough to give us that Alcoholics Anonymous looking David, and then like give you like a happy ending like with Max and Chloe like living in the fucking desert scissoring all night, or
okay.
or like the other one where like the city's fine, and I don't know how the other ending goes, but I know it's like better. It's like it's a nice happy little. It's just like a nice little nod, a good little send off. But then they're like, I want seconds, please. It's like you had enough. It's like no, I want more. Like David, you had enough, dude. You're done. And then they just fucking took more.
It's like the Aaron, like that from Game Grumps. More. No, Aaron, you don't need more.
More. Just yes.
Like strolling down.
I probably shouldn't be screaming. It's not. Well, it's 9, so it's not 10. So I'm okay.
It's not 10. That's true. But no, but it's like again, and I know people are not gonna like hearing me say that. I don't care. Go cry about it somewhere else.
That's
okay. Kind of thing. But
go cry about it in your sweaty basement somewhere else, basement dweller.
But it's like it's our fault, right? This is me from like who's like a Sonic fan, by the way, because this is exactly what this issue was years ago. Okay, this issue was years ago. I've been through this whole rodeo, alright? I've been through it all, so I know, kind of thing. That's why I didn't trust this. I didn't trust this, like from the get go. So. Kind of situation, but like no, it's our fault. We asked for this, we wanted it, they gave us it, and now we're not happy. And the thing is, again, we shouldn't have gotten it in the first place, or if we were, it should have been like one of those things where it was on Don't Nod's terms, whatever they wanted to do it, and if they had a story. Now what sucks is I feel like they're gonna try buying back the rights to Life is Strange and try doing their own game, even though they want to move on and do other stuff. They're gonna feel like they have to go back and backtrack just because this screw up. It's just a lot. It shouldn't have happened.
Like they're gonna have to give you like another origins like of it like before like that game.
Either
but like
that
it's in the
like,
they'll give you a game that will be in the middle of like fucking Life is Strange and Life is Strange Colors or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And then in that one they're gonna give you the fucking nod to like the transgender character from the other Life is Strange. That's the only one I know. I'm sorry, that's the only short that I watched on YouTube because I didn't understand nothing. I'm not a fan of Life is Strange except for the first one.
I mean, fair enough. But
and even then, I would say I think about Life is Strange about as much as I think about cancer. Very like rarely, but it creeps up on my mind.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's a weird
That's
analogy
all
for
I
that.
got,
But
dude.
okay.
I love tequila.
But no, but
it's getting smoother to drink every time I take a sip. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
All right.
So if you keep drinking, here's a little factoid for you kids. if you keep drinking and drinking, it gets smoother. That every time you drink, it starts tasting like bad financial decisions. I'm about to go on and buy me a Lego set, and you're all gonna watch.
Oh my god, please don't.
Sorry, go on, Carolyn. Go on.
No, but yeah, like no, it's just like my problem with it is just like, again, it's one of those things that it shouldn't have been done unless, of course, it was the original creators. Because then that way, you know, if you're angry it wasn't done right, at least you can say like, well, you know, it was done by the original creator. But not even this situation. You don't even say that. It's like it's done wrong because of the fact that it should have been done by the original creators. I don't know.
And then you blame some other gaming company that's trying their hardest to give fans what they want, but also be original. The thing is, you can't have another fucking Life is Strange game because it's already been done. You can't get it back. The concept is fucking old. It's stale. You can't get it. That's like, sorry. That's like them saying we need a new fucking superhero, okay? And they say, okay, cool. What's he like? It's easy. It's he's a rich kid, and his parents walked down an alleyway, okay? And some guy said, I'm gonna finger fuck you, and then shoots both parents. And then the kid's all traumatized, but his butler takes him in and teaches him martial arts, and then lets him travel the world so he can learn more martial arts and like all the skills and trainings. And then he comes back home at like 20 something, and he fucking needs to find a symbol, and all of a sudden a fucking flying rodent breaks into his house and gives him this inspiration, and then he goes out into his city and fights crime dressed as a fucking flying bat. What's his name? It's simple. He'll be Nightman. It's just like that. You can't fucking get Batman again. I'm just saying. You can't have your Life is Strange game because you can't fucking get the first one. You can't get Max and like her time traveling powers, and she runs into her fucking friend, and then she has her little rapey looking teacher. You just can't get it again. No. Because it's already been fucking done. Yeah, maybe they can like bring into a new concept. Maybe they can make a re-release of it having better graphics this time or something like that. Even though it was pretty beautiful of a game to begin with.
They already tried that.
Okay, they've already fucking done it.
The remaster was not
done it.
Well, by the way, the remaster did not really do great.
They've already done it. Okay, so then now they're out of ideas. Get the fuck over it. Replay the original. Try something different. Quit playing the storyline over and over again and posting it on your channel saying, I'm doing original playthrough, you know. It's like, then pick something else, motherfucker. This is definitely towards something else, I ain't gonna lie. But still.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that a different time. That's a whole
that's gonna be a few years before we're allowed to even touch that topic.
That's a documentary.
That is the documentary that I will be leading and not drunk on. I promise.
My God. But
I will go to California and I will freaking record the whole fucking thing, and I will help with this documentary. But back to Life is Strange. You can't fucking get the game. And you can say, oh, well, maybe we can fucking get something else, something. I want Max to have big tits. It's like, okay, I get it. Listen, mod the game. Do what everybody else does and mod the fucking shit out of things. Maybe even have somebody have a new fucking code script modding in there so they can give you a different storyline. Make it like Doki Doki Literature Club. Everybody fucking loved that game. But you know what else they did? They modded the shit out of it. Had different storylines. Put it in their own art. You know? Put in other shit. But then people be like, oh, you can't mod a game like that because it's so fucking hard with the style and the game. Well, you know what? There's some fucking people out there that have a life and that all they're dedicated to is just modding the shit out of things. Find someone that can do it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Honestly, here, you know what?
Or better yet, how about you the viewers, you the people, you the everyone that's out there listening and not listening and are fans of Life is Strange. How about you fucking make a multi-millionaire company about video games and you create your own Life is Strange storyline where it's a similar thing but it's what you want. Or better yet, don't even fucking do that. you could do it. You could do an independent thing where you upload it on Steam, and then you have what you want. You do what you want. Don't fucking force a company, because let the companies do what they want to do. Let them have their time. Let them do their hard work. Let them do what they want to do. And if the game fucking flops, it's on them, not because they wanted to be a fucking a person who gave you a slice of fucking bread and said, "You, I am catering to you. You only. Fuck off. If you don't like it, don't eat."
Yeah.
That
Also,
is the end of my TED talk.
here's also one more point I want to point out here. If you want to do so, here's the thing. Also, I want to point out, if you don't like this game and you don't like how it is, there are so many people in, like, by the way, speaking of modding, like, there's so many people who've created such great fan creations, like, such good fan creations out there. Like, support them, just because it's like, I mean, they're doing a lot of, like, cool work kind of thing. They're making their own cool little storylines, or they're doing their own little things, you know, that is fun, and maybe something you may be interested. That's what fan fiction is for. Read fan fiction. There's a lot. Oh my god, there's so much Life is Strange fan fiction.
Fuck yeah.
I've read a couple
Dude,
of them, and they're, like,
dude, when I was in high school and, like,
you know,
Life is Strange
like,
came
I
out,
don't know,
it didn't
like,
have the
there's so
fucking
many things
ending
to
I
watch on
wanted.
YouTube, or like some, like, again, like, you can make your own little things. That's kind of the whole point of Life is Strange, is that, like, it's your story. It is your ending. It is your thing. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be mad about, like, double exposure, don't, like, be mad and cry and whine about it. Do something. Read fan fiction. Make your own fan art. Make your own thing. Blah, blah, blah. That's the whole thing at the end of the day, is that it's your story. You can say it's not even canon if you want to, you know, like, God forbid. You don't even have to say it's canon in your head, even if they never do. You don't even have, you can pretend it never existed. God, you know, who cares, you know? But at the end of the day, don't
Everybody
send
did
death
that for
threats.
Arkham Origins.
I've seen that. By the way, I've seen people send death threats to a lot of Deck 9 people. It's like, don't do that. That's not okay. Never okay. Anywhere, anytime. Just never okay. Don't do that. Not cool. You can be mad, but, you know, like, don't be, like, that level of mad, you know? That's unnecessary, and I do not stand for that kind of thing at all. You know, you're allowed to be upset, but don't, like, do stuff like that. Do something with the you know, again, be creative if you're gonna do it, you know, like, be creative, do your own thing. I don't know, that's all I kind of want to make a point about at the end too. You know, don't even make Don't Nod go back to the series either. They want to do the newer stuff, let them do newer stuff. If you want to support the original creators without having them make another Life is Strange game, support, like, their other newer projects, you know. Like, Lost Records is coming out soon, and that's very Life is Strange-like, but, you know, it's still new and innovative. Support that, then. Just, you know, I don't know, just a point. Before this becomes the whole stream, I'm just gonna leave that kind of last thing, so.
I just want to
think Guss made,
apologize
like, a
for
lot of good
going
points at the
on
end,
my
too.
little
So.
tyrant there. My bad.
What's up?
I said, I just want to apologize for going on my little tyrant there.
No,
Because
it's fine.
that's what people did to, like, the Arkham games. Like, legit. Like, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Because, like, you know, like, the last thing he did was Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. And,
Yeah.
you know, they said, like, they freak out because Harley Quinn killed Batman. But it's like, you gotta realize that, like, I don't think that really happened. I think that's what they even went to in the end. It's like, they're clones of the Justice League members. But you also got to realize that Kevin Conroy would not have played Batman in that game if he had not wanted to be Batman in that game. He's told everybody that if I don't want to be Batman, if I don't want to be that Batman, I won't do it. And same as Mark Hamill, you know, he says, I won't be the Joker if Kevin's not part of it. So,
yeah. No.
that's all it
very
is.
True. So,
That's all I can say.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Take things with a grain of salt.
The fans fucking ruin the game. That's ruin, like, what is about to be built. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
When the companies let fans have the power, then they no longer have the ability to create what they want. And that's like a lot of, like, artist things, because, like, as an artist, as a fellow artist myself who went to school for art things,
Mm-hmm.
like I fell into a funk where like I didn't want to do art anymore, or create any more art because I just listened to other people and they told me what they want me to create instead of me trying to draw like I don't know, like comic shit or like monsters and stuff, you know. I
Mhm.
used to just listen to some of my family be like, "Oh, well, you should just try to create something pretty or something like a deer or something." But I'll tell you what, I love drawing deer for my grandpa. That's all it is. But anyways, but it's like let an artist create, and you sit there, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then shut your mouth. Don't look at it.
Yeah. No, that's very
Don't
true.
play it.
No.
Don't fucking think about it, because at the end of the day, when a week goes by, the game won't even be fucking relevant to you anymore.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's actually a really important point, actually. I think um that makes a game, I think, important. In that, like, if it impacts you, that's great. It impacts your whole life, sure. Cool. But like if it doesn't do anything for you and you're not happy about it, then like yeah, you're gonna forget about it in a week. So, you know, don't put your energy toward it so much. Don't be mad about it because it isn't what you wanted. Because it's like it wasn't a it shouldn't have been about you per se. I mean, obviously it is about an
That's
audience, but it's not about specifically you.
Yep.
And I hate to say that. And again, people want to be a center of attention, but it's like it ain't like that. It ain't how the world works. It ain't about you.
Amen.
So, yeah, that's my whole rant about Double Exposure. It may get worse. It may not. I don't know. The game, like I said, hasn't fully came out. It hasn't come out yet until the 30th on Wednesday. So we'll see how more hellish of a landscape this becomes or not. I don't know. Maybe it'll save itself. I'd be shocked if it does. Maybe it'll get somehow worse. I actually don't know. I'll be shocked if it gets worse. I don't know how it can get worse. I say that and then it does.
I think I think in the game they need to bring Max's parents. We got to see Max's parents for the first time because I want to see her hockey loving dad. That's what I want to see.
I mean, I think they text her more in the game. I don't know. That's what I've heard, but
Shit. I want to see Warren, and then she's like, "Warren, I miss you," and he's like, let's get together." And he's like, "Oh yeah, finally." And then when she meets him, he's like, "Actually, Max, I never liked you. I like, uh, Bridget. Who the fuck Bridget is?
who's Bridget?
There was a Bridget. I don't know. I just want you see
You like
if I was see this is why I'm not in charge of video games, because I'll hear the fans and I'll go 100% in like the opposite direction. I'll make it fucked up and then I'll just lose company money. So that's why I'm not in charge of things, because I'm petty as fuck when it comes to shit.
That's so funny. I just love Bridget. That should be the new character.
Bridget.
If
It's
they
like,
if they want to make an actual
who's
favorite-
Bridget?
I don't know. That's the
Yeah,
game.
it's like, who's Bridget? She's a blonde girl with double D's and she's ready for the SATs.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. What the fuck? That's it makes it sound like when you bring up like the Life is Strange Max character, I'm still thinking she's like in high school. That's all I can think about. But it's probably like 20 years later or something, or 10 years later.
It's 10. She's like she. That's the thing too. She's working at a university.
Okay, so she's still back in school. So it's like she's ready for her doctorates, and she is a lawyer with all the business.
God.
I don't know. That's Bridget. That's
That's
my character now.
Bridget.
That's my fanning canon character. It's Bridget. She's a fucking lawyer. She's ready to be. She's ready to like. She's ready to be like, Max didn't fucking kill everybody in Arcadia Bay. That was a tornado. But then they're like, yeah, but when Max started acting freakily weird, that's where the tornado hit.
It's like, I'd be weird too if a tornado about to
hit. Yeah, you'd be weird too if the weather started going crazy.
Oh, God, sorry.
and then my favorite character out of every single person in the world is Medea. She comes in, she goes, "Oh, Hana Child," or some shit like that. I don't know. I can't do a Medea, but I know she go crazy.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. God.
You ever watch the Medea movies? You ever watch the Medea movies, Carolyn?
I've seen like I think parts of them.
Those are my.
I think one of them.
Carolyn, I've seen like almost all of them. I love them. Like, I don't know if you knew this about me, but my guilty pleasure is Medea, the Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Medea 2, Medea goes to jail. Medea, everything. Medea Boo Halloween. Oh fuck yeah, dude, that is my guilty pleasure. Is Medea.
Mm, I guess I could
Like
actually
I'll
see
fucking like
a topic we
I'll
could go
watch
into
it. I'll
right now. What
yeah,
is your
guilty pleasures.
What is your guilty pleasure? Yeah, what is your guilty pleasure besides that one?
I just watching watching like cringy shit
That's true.
like that makes you like really hurt, but I think everybody knows that because I talk about a lot of it. So that is my other guilty pleasure, is just like a lot of like cringe comps and shit, because like I'll watch it and I'm like, oh, it's so cringy, but then I'll be like, I kind of enjoy it because like it gives me ideas to like joke about, make jokes of, and then people are like, it's like the most out of pocket, but like they relate to it.
Oh my god. Excuse me.
It's all for research. What about you? What's your guilty pleasure?
I don't know. I was gonna say Aqua, but I feel like I've like over years got more proud about Aqua.
Yeah, like first time you showed me Aqua, I told you who hurt you. So
If y'all
and
don't
now
know
you're super proud.
what Aqua is, by the way, if y'all know Barbie Girl, then y'all know Aqua. That way, that's
Did
the
you
band.
know Aqua?
They've done other.
You know the
stuff.
guy's like, "You're my dog, rock and roll." But Aqua was like the band, and the girl was like the main thing. She had like the high pitched voice. And yeah, you could say I'm only yours. I'm a Barbie girl.
And the guy is, come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy's like, come on, Bobby, let's go party. He like has like the deepest raggedy voice ever, but it's like perfect. Like
it's
I don't know.
hilarious.
Carolyn and I one time during the lockdown, the Back Boys Street reunion, whatever the fuck they're called. It's called
Street
anymore.
Boys.
I don't know, can we call it even like what it really happened, or do we still have to like? I would think we still do, just to be safe. But like the Back Boy Streets reunion, when that shit locked us all down, and it was like in the middle of it or in the beginning, one of the two.
I can't remember.
And we were like both home, locked in, and like I was doing like schoolwork, and I just had like fucking Crazy World Current. I was like, you know what Aqua is? I'm like, yeah, Barbie Girl. And she's like, yeah, do you know they made more than one song? I'm like, no. And she's like, watch this. And then she screen shared, and we watched this, and we watched like 2 to 3 videos or something like that in a row.
I watched,
and I
like,
asked her, I said, who?
all the videos pretty much they made. Almost all of them.
Because like they made only like 5 songs. And I think did she die?
They have 2 albums. But they have more than like 5. Maybe like almost 10. I think music videos. I don't know if I showed you all 10 of them, but I think let's say like 7 out of them all or something in a row.
We definitely watched a lot. I remember.
There's a lot.
And like after all of it, I was like, I asked in like the most serious tone I could ever muster. I was just like, who hurt you? And she it's just like the fucking funniest shit in the world.
I was like, what do you mean who hurt you? It's like, who hurt you? And I was like,
it's like
and just FYI, like I grew up with this context with Aqua, so like I said, they made Barbie Girl. They're a oh my god, Dutch band. I always forget which one they are. They're from like that European region.
That country where you like definitely like, oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely that for sure. Denmark.
You're my
Denmark.
dog,
Yeah.
rock and roll. Denmark.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
I was gonna say like Scotch-tone or something like that.
But yeah, no, Denmark. They're from the 90s. They're a techno band.
English was definitely not their first language. I'll tell you what.
Danish. So yeah, they're a Danish Norwegian band. They like from the 90s. They did techno stuff. They have again Barbie Girl. Their other I say singles. I'll say is like Dr. Jones. And I think which one other one do they have? Like that's another like big one. I feel like people would know. I think maybe like My Oh My. I don't know. Like they have the ones that are obviously music videos are like their singles. But like again, all of the music videos, the problem is they're kind of goofy. Is the point? They're very like they're not the most serious.
2000-ish.
Yeah, they're very like
They're like
late
very
90s, early
2000s.
2000s kind of vibe. They're
Like,
very silly.
you remember the Gorillaz music? I had a fever dream where, like, as a kid, I was like, "What was it?" And it was a Gorillaz music video on a box TV that I was watching in my house while my mom was getting ready to go take me to her tanning salon with her, and like, Gorillaz was on MTV, and it was like, I think it was like 2D or somebody. He was like fucking dancing in a room, and it was like a human head. It was like in it just singing with headphones on. It was Dare.
Yeah, it was Dare.
Yeah, that makes sense. That you would do. I didn't, because like that was my fever dream for like 15 years. I shit you not.
Yeah, I understand.
And then like one day, I was like on the internet and I found out it was the Gorillaz. I'm like, oh, okay.
I think probably for me. I bet you that was probably like, Gorillaz, this song. Oh, okay. You're like, oh, But yeah, so the thing is with Aqua, why I'd say it was like one of my more, like weird things I didn't talk about, I was very embarrassed by, guilty pleasure kind of thing, was that like I grew up with the music videos. The whole thing, like, imagine this, like, if you're like my age and Gus's age and all that, maybe even a little older.
If you're fucking in your 30s like we are. Almost, Carolyn. Almost.
We're almost in our mid-20s, yeah. Pretty much.
We're in our fucking mid-20s, girl.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
we are fucking getting old.
God,
like,
guys.
okay, like, somebody called me old when I was like 20, and I was like, there's no fucking way. And they're like, well, you are. You're old already. I'm like, how old are you? They're like, I'm 16. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here in college? Like, it's a college course class for high school. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I old? And you're like, you're just old. Old, it's pretty old to me. Or no, I think I was like 19.
Oh, that's
I'm pretty sure I was 19.
3 years older.
Because this was before the fucking pandemic.
Oh my god, that's wow.
So yeah.
My god, that's wow, horrible. We're like almost pretty much mid-20s and all that. But yeah, okay, so imagine this, right? You have an old PC computer, I'm talking about, like XP, computer, big old monitor screen, Dad went on one of
your
those
fucking
sketchy
Sonic
websites.
plushie.
My Sonic plushie. My Werehog plush. There's some that's the only context you're getting from
the
that.
Werehog.
Joke.
The Werehog plush. You're cheesing it. And your dad works his fucking fingers to the bone. And you're like, Dad, I'm bored. He's like, oh, I don't know. Watch this. And you're like, what is that? It's Aqua. You'll like it. Oh, okay. You want to watch it? It's like chili dogs. Yeah, okay. And so you fucking plop it in the computer. You push it in because you don't know how to work buttons. So you push it in manually. And then it fucking loads up. And you're sitting there. Your eyes go fucking roll to the back of your head and Aqua plays. And that's how your life was born.
My god, Jesus, yeah. More along the lines of your dad goes onto sketchy websites to get the music video. Because this is before YouTube, by the way. This is before YouTube. So you had to, like, go to, like, where people recorded it off of, like, MTV or, like, weirder, like, music platforms back in the day off of TV. And so you put it on a disc, have all of them there, and you listen to it. And you watch it, and you watch all the weird music videos they are, but you enjoyed it because your little kid brain just liked how colorful and the songs and the techno and everything of it.
Your dad has to waver through the ISIS beheadings.
Jesus. My god.
Just to find you some fucking Aqua videos so your ass wouldn't be screaming that you're bored while he has to get ready for his fucking 12th hour shift.
Oh my god. But it's just like, no, I mean, that's just was my life, just, I watched them. But yeah, it was not something I mentioned because everyone made fun of, and, well, kind of still. Not as much, though, anymore, just because, the Barbie movie coming out and all that. But everyone always was like, oh, yeah, Barbie girl.
Like, widely loved.
Where it's like, oh, Barbie girl is such a, like lame, song, and it's annoying, and I hate it, back in the 2000s and everything. And I was like, I like Barbie girl.
That's what you tell them. Fuck you! You don't know me, bitch!
By the way,
fuck you!
I remember I remember something. This gave me like a weird flashback memory. I'm sorry, to something else, but if y'all don't know, which I'd be surprised y'all don't know, I'm a big fan of Fall Out Boy. I've always have been, always will be, in some fashion. I just like the band.
Am I more than you bargained for? Yeah, is that it? Is that it?
Yes, that sugar going down
Is that Fall Out
swinging.
Boys?
Yes. Fall Out Boys. No.
We're going down, in a minute. Sugar, we're going down, swinging. I'll be another one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, I hit a bullet. You know, you can't even tell me that's not what it sounds like, because that's
No.
exact. You
No,
can't
that
understand
is-
the word.
No, that's the whole point. There's
You
people who
can't.
make jokes about how he. Yeah, Patrick Stump, the lead singer back in the day, was famous for like mumble singing back in the day. Yeah, like that's like one of the most famous examples of it is that song. It's just it's just like it's so intangible.
Loading
I
gun
loved
complex, I get a bullet. Dude, if I went to karaoke and had like exactly how many drinks I've had now, I'd kill that song. I shit you not. I'd fucking kill it. They'd rip my clothes off like I'm a rock star as I say, get off me, I gotta get home as I get to my car
My God.
and to drive home.
My God. But yeah, so like I really liked like before that I feel like they got like big. I mean, they were like big in the emo scene back in like the 2000s. I want to make that point. But they weren't like big in like
Okay,
the general
The
sense until
2000s
like, the
though
2010s,
was
I
also like emo as fuck.
well, that's the point.
So-
Yeah, that was the kind of the era was emo. I mean, again, they were very famous in the emo scene besides like My Chemical Romance and Paramore and Panic and all that. But like they weren't like big famous in the sense of like people like kind of like knew them and enjoyed them, and they weren't like in like a lot of like movie stuff until like the 2010s. Like I feel like mid 2010s. I feel like, but like I remember back in the day when I was like in elementary school. I think maybe this was like second grade or something. I made a point how like I was like, yeah, man, like I really like Fall Out Boy, and someone was like, some random kid was like, Fall Out Boy, what's even Fall Out Boy? They sound like lame or something like that. They said, and I was like, okay. That little kid.
You tell them Fall Out Boys is a band that you couldn't even comprehend because you're a fucking fascist conformer.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I do understand, like, back in the day, like, they just, again, like, it was more for the emo scene, and my sister was definitely in the emo scene. So, you know.
Ooh, don't call out Kay like that. It's fucked up. I'll tell you the truth though. My sister was definitely in that too, but she dragged me into it because like my sister and I, when I was growing up, we were like super fucking close, and like I always had long hair, and we tried to like fucking straighten it like so I'd have like that swoop bang.
It's funny. That's hilarious. I love that. That's really funny. I don't know, man. I was only dragged into it by like mostly the music kind of aspect of it. She got into like other stuff eventually, but like you know, like that was not just like more like indie kind of stuff, like indie rock and stuff like Arctic Monkeys and like Kaiser Chiefs and stuff like that. But yeah, like a bit
Arctic
like
Monkeys.
Arctic Monkeys, yeah. That one band.
They're such an indie band, and they're like
Well, they
so
were,
cool.
okay, I guess they were indie back in the day. I guess they're quite big now. But I realize when I say that. But that's in the indie like I guess alternative genre. Let's say that then. I guess that's better. Alternative.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Alternative.
They're so alternative.
But like, yeah, no, like stuff like that. But like I got into that stuff too. But like, yeah, I knew a lot of the emo stuff. It's so funny because a lot of like the people I would hang out with is like, oh yeah, I was in the emo scene, so like I know all this music, and I was like, I wasn't, but I listened to it, you know, and I like it. You know, I enjoy it. So you know, I got into Green Day like way later though.
You know what I miss? Like sort of. I kind of missed the kids who had it perfect in life, and like they would complain about like how their life was like horrible. I'm like, how? How is your life horrible? You just wouldn't understand. Oh, you mean like how your mom like cooks you 3 square meals a day, and then like your dad works his ass off to get you exactly what you wanted, and gets you pays for all these little fucking hair dyes that your parents let you do it. You know, like kids that were emo, like in my like so like some of the kids I went to school, yeah, like when they were emo, their parents let them be like that. The kids that wanted to be like that but couldn't, they had fucking normal hair, but they fucking styled it as soon as they came to school differently. And like they wanted to wear black, but like they only had a black hoodie that they had during for the winter. That's what they wore all the fucking time. It's like kids who wanted to be fucking emo and shit that couldn't were like the true diehards, and it's the kids that just did it for the style were the fucking like dicks. Like that's all I can say. Just like it's like they said, I want to die. Why? Because your dad works his ass off at his fucking blue collar job to feed you and keep you safe. Okay, that's why you want to die. Because you would understand. My parents don't understand me. Oh, it's because you won't give your parents a chance to understand you, even though they tell you they love you every night, and they tell you like if you need anything, call me. Like okay, calm down, Samantha, if that's even your real name that you want to be called, fucking Dark Lord Princess Ebony.
My God, it's kind of funny.
It's like
yeah, I feel like in the 2000s.
I just,
I feel like the 2000s there was legit emo people, like, you know, emo people like in the emo scene because they legit like had like wore like that and had the style. But I feel like by the 2010s people were doing it because they got like famous enough and people wanted attention. I feel like that's what we kind of had that way. Just people wanted the attention because it was like it was like famous enough to the point it was in like TV shows and like animation and stuff like that, like the you know emo
like if you like YouTube was super popular in the 2010s, in the teens, and then like if you ever watched any YouTuber in that period of time, what was their hairstyle? What was it? It was the fucking emo swoop hair in your eyes. And you know what? You can fucking call me out for it because I had it too, but I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I had it too because I had long hair and I loved having long hair because I was a little prick who would fight the hair clipper because I think I might have been autistic or some shit as a kid. I don't fucking know. But I didn't like the noise of it, so I let my hair grow out long, and I wanted that skater punk hairstyle, you know, because like he was a skater boy. He said, "I'll see you later, boy." You know, I had that fucking hairstyle, okay, but I wasn't like darkness is everything sucks. No, I was like, I want colors. I want the color. If anything, I think I was part of the trend that is now the pastel goths. Go fuck yourself, honestly. Like, honestly, go fuck yourself with this goth bullshit. It's just, okay, I lived in it. I gotta see those smelly fucking bastards walk into my school with the hair gel that was super fucking hard. But you know what? It was also crazy. While we had the fucking gothic people, like the emo goth people, we also had the fucking puka shell necklace wearing fucking surfboard wannabes, surfer guys from who wanted to be a part of Zoe 101 or fucking that what's that one surfer show or maybe even the mermaid one. I don't fucking know. But mainly Zoe 101 because everybody had the fucking mop top with the fucking bleach blonde hair and the fucking fake tan and the hairspray that was like so crinkly on their hair. It's like fuck. And when I watch videos of like 2010, I'm like, why is this in low quality? And they're like, that was just the highest quality back then. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Because when I watched shit like that, it was high def. It's just, I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly, now. But all I know is just, fuck you. It's not you, Carolyn. No, but fuck you, people. Fuck you. I'm drinking my drink, and I am living an adult life where I work fucking for my life. And you know what? You can say, ooh, he has to work, he's complaining. I don't complain about my work. I love my job, but I hate it at the same time. I hate the fact that I have to work many hours just to survive where I gotta survive. And I'm okay with that because that is my lifestyle. I can survive like that. Some people can't. And you know why? Because fuck you, that's why.
Okay, wow.
I gotta grab a snack. I'm hangry. And guess what? You can fucking call me fat for all you want. I know I'm fat, but guess what? At least I'm happy without those anorexic bitches. Fuck you, bitches.
Oh my god, Gus. My god,
Called out like 5 different groups there, Carolyn.
You went, 5. Yeah, that was a lot. Holy jeez, I was just saying.
And I told them all, fuck you.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I don't know. I it's kind of funny because it's like, I don't know. It's so weird growing up that way. I mean, like, yeah, like, I'm sure, like, there's people like that, for sure. But, I don't know.
Dude, like, growing up in the fucking Midwest, I think that's all it really was. Like, because like it's either you, because like when I went to high school, you either were like a fucking wannabe gangster or you were a country bumpkin. And you know how many guys came in wearing their fucking avian cowboy boots, their Wrangler jeans, and their denim jean jackets, and their fucking plaid shirts, and their fucking trucker hats with the fishnet in the back. And you know what they were like? They're like, yeah, I'm a country boy. It's like, no, you fucking aren't. Have you even lifted a bay hill by your goddamn self? I bet not. Fuck you, bitch. I used to do that shit. Listen. I grew up manual labor, and my manual labor is my middle name basically. I grew up with that shit. I did it, and I'm not saying like like maybe some people did and some people didn't. Definitely, a lot of people were just doing it for the fucking trend of trying to be a country boy. I love you, what bullshit like that. So fuck you guys too. But honestly, fuck you all. Like, I fucking hate everybody, but I'm such a loving person about it.
It's like I hate you, but also I love you.
I don't sound country like that. Fuck you.
You doing the accent?
Fuck you too, Carolyn. Am I doing the accent?
Yeah, you got me going. I don't know. I have a Southern family. Or at least my mom's side is Southern, so.
Yeah.
I mean, with the Southern, so like anytime anyone goes in Southern accent, I just fall into it for some ungodly reason. It just happens. I'm like, hey man.
Curse. It's part of the curse.
I'm just part of that.
I'm gonna make a bag of popcorn.
I don't know, popcorn. Okay.
I'm gonna ask my wife real quick if she wants some popcorn if I make it.
A popcorn?
My beautiful wife. What are you doing?
Just a popcorn. I don't know what that means, man. Oh my god, that. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. That was a whole pop off there. That's impressive. I don't know, man. Yeah, but no, yeah, no. My family is, at least my mom's side of the family is like country-ish, at least in the sense like my grandmother was from like the South and all that. So, like I said, like it just sometimes kicks in. I don't know why. It just does, and it's funny. I don't know. That was my mom though too. She just like she only lived in like like the South like for like 1 year, but then like came back. But for some odd reason, like she just like slipped into it. But again, that's like I think I talked about this with Guss too. It's like it kind of just like when you have family like talks like that, it just is like you fall into it. So kind of thing. So I think that's fascinating. Again, that goes back to the whole.
I feel bad.
Why? What do you mean?
I like slammed in my room, in my wife's room, and she's like going to bed for work tomorrow.
Whoop.
I think I woke her up.
Oh. It's like what? What? You want popcorn? No. This is my thinking of that. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I mean, not hilarious in that sense, but hilarious of just like I just could like just picture the concept of just like what? It's like that one Vine with that little kid. What?
You eat popcorn, Carolyn.
Yeah.
What's the pro strat to microwave popcorn?
I don't know. I haven't microwave popcorn in years. Is there don't do
the fuck?
Don't do the popcorn option on the microwave. That's what I've been told. It actually doesn't work. That's what I've been told.
So this one says popping time varies 1.5 to 2.5 minutes on high.
What kind of popcorn do you like? Do you like it a little burnt or do you like
This is Orville. No, I don't like burnt popcorn. I want it buttery and flaky.
Okay, so don't do it for the longest amount of time.
I'm just gonna do it for like a minute and see where it goes from there.
Go for a minute. Yeah, go for a minute and then like, just,
Okay.
I don't know.
Do not handle back from this end. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a bag of popcorn in like a long time. I don't know. I just don't have it often like that.
Jesus, Carolyn. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were rich.
What? Okay, that's not saying I'm rich.
I didn't know you were rich. You could just get your popcorn already popped.
No, I just haven't had popcorn like that. I don't have popcorn. I don't got popcorn. All right, I just don't have popcorn often. It's not like I don't mind it as a snack. It's not my favorite snack though. Especially like a movie going kind of thing because it's.
I gotta pee real quick, so I will be right back.
Okay. Right in the mic.
I'll try not to pee loud.
Okay, can't you just mute your mic? Apparently not.
Well, the door closed.
Okay. Sure, why not? Fucking peeing. I apologize in advance. So I don't know. I'll just try to talk very loudly, that way you can't hear anything. But yeah, so no, yeah, I don't really have popcorn often, honestly. That's just not my really. I don't know. It's like I only really have popcorn at the movie because, one, I'm just not a fan of like popcorn just itself that way. But also, I think movie popcorn's just better. I don't know why. I think it's just how they make it. I don't know. I think I saw like a video at some point of them how they do it. So I don't know. But yeah, I just don't have popcorn often. I don't know why. I just not into just having popcorn. I just like it's other snacky. I'm more of like a chip kind of person, like chips to snack on. So always have been. So I don't know.
Carolyn, if you looked at my face, it is so fucking red.
Oh my god.
Like my cheeks are just like super red.
Oh wow. That says a lot.
My heart needs another. I'm begging you, please don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Oh,
Oh my god.
Please,
I
please,
just banged
please.
this. I got my VHS out recently. I told Gus this, but I got my VHS player out
Oh,
recently.
fuck yeah.
Because, Gus was like showing me a lot of his like wedding stuff, and it was really cool. And I remember like, oh yeah, I remember I found like the tape with like my parents' wedding on it, and so, I wanted to see it again. I also kind of wanted to like preserve it, kind of thing, since it's on like a medium that is not quite used as much often anymore. So. I wanted it in a way where, like, you know, I could have it forever and, you know, not, you know, lose it kind of thing. But yeah, no, I got it out, and this thing is so loud. I forgot how loud VHS players were. I mean, unless it was just this one. But, like, it's just so loud. Yeah, like, literally, you know, kind of going, like, it's just, like, it just sounds
Dude.
insane.
I legit miss, like, I legit miss going to my grandparents and grabbing a VHS tape, like, oh, watch Rugrats in Paris. And my grandma's like, again? Like, yes, please. And she's like, okay. Like, I throw it in the VHS player. And, like, it's at the end. I'm like, oh, no. So I rewind it and watch all the movie backwards and then replay it.
I think it's so funny. I let the, oh, no.
It's just like, okay, so kids might nowadays, no, I don't think kids nowadays really understand the fucking struggle that, like, we were around the end of VHS. We were definitely around the end of VHS era.
Poor. So that's
like, yeah, we were like it was nostalgia to have fucking VHSs in our age, like when we were kids, and so like they don't understand the struggle of like. And there's gonna be like some people out there be like, I fucking do. I was there. I understand the struggle. Okay, same for you then. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Sit down, you entitled fuck.
I didn't.
This is for people that like my.
We didn't say who.
These are for people.
We just said.
Yeah, this is just for people that were like would never like whose parents like bought onto the DVD craze before it was cool.
Yeah.
And people just don't understand the struggle of like not rewinding your tapes back and then just pop it in the VHS, and all of a sudden you're seeing the credits roll.
And then you have to wait. And then you at least have to wait like a minute, like for it to like rewind back, and you're just like.
Yeah, it's only a minute, but as a kid, it felt like fucking forever.
Yeah, it was like my god, like I said, you know what? Hold on, I can plug this in really quick. You all want to know how loud this sucker is. Y'all gotta be educated a little bit, really quick.
Get away from your dad, Caroline.
It's not even. I'm in my room. Second of all, he's in the living room. So.
Oh, dude, go out there and tell him like I said, what's up, real quick. Do it, please.
Okay, fine. I can get a tape really quick too, so that way you can actually hear how loud it is. I'll be right back.
Tell him I said I miss him. No, don't tell him that. Tell him I said hello. Tell him I said hi, Dad. I miss you. Tell him hi, Dad. How's your day?
Okay.
Tell him I said that.
All right.
I don't know what to say. So, as you guys all know, the popcorn's popping for me, and I've had one drink,
And then now I'm drinking another drink. And I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm drunk, but I might be drunk. I've been like super drunk one time. Where I just like drinks just taste like water and bad financial decisions, you know. But like I'm not drunk right now. I thought I might be. Don't believe in anything I say. Or do, actually. I'm just saying. Oh shit, she's coming back. She's coming back.
Also, he said hi.
What? I was not talking to the podcast. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Alright.
Hey, what we say? What do you say?
He said he's good, and he said hi. Back, so.
Aw. Did you tell him I was drinking?
No, because I don't think he needs it.
Good. I don't want him to be disappointed in me.
I'm just saying. I don't think you need to know.
Your dad is now my dad because I have daddy issues
Like, okay,
galore.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on really quick. Hold on. Let me do my headphones because I gotta plug this in. Because it's being a pain.
My ego's another. I'm begging you, please don't embarrass me,
Sound I don't like.
girl,
That was loud. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let me get as close as it's possible to the mic. I don't think I need to get that close, but okay. So, why is it going different channels? What are you doing? Stop it. I didn't even power you on. Stop. There you go. I don't know why it's going different channels. Doesn't matter. So, this sucker is so loud. Here, so I'm just gonna put a tape in.
Alright.
So, like, that is loud. I mean, it's not as loud as I thought it was, but say you play, and like it's just like I don't know, just a lot louder than I remember it being. I don't know. Could be just because it was in the, you know, up
I can
on
hear
a shelf
it.
or something somewhere for a long period of time. Is it even playing? Is there even anything on this tape? I don't think there's anything on this tape. I realized.
Imagine if like your
It's
dad
gone.
just walks in
That's
like, stop playing the VHS player. You're playing Rugrats in Paris on the
like,
big screen. That's all I can think of.
I don't
That's
know.
the VHS I played a lot.
For some reason, yeah, I think this is blank, which is weird. That's strange. I thought this was not blank. It had something. It was like written something on it. We got rid of a lot of our tapes back in the day, but yeah, no, but yeah. So like, I'll just like eject. Hold on, where's the eject button? If I can find it. There we go.
Why? Please, please, please.
Yeah. Like, it's not as
I
bad.
beg.
Again, like, it's not. It was gonna be, but like, it's still like quite loud. It's a loud thing, but yeah, let me turn it off. So, but yeah, so yeah, that's what we had to deal with back in the day. It was not blank tapes. I don't know why it was blank. Again, like, it had something written on it, but for some reason it's blank. So I can't tell you about why that's blank, but
Carolyn was playing Booty Thon.
there we go. Sorry, I'm pushing it back. So, what is
I'm adding garlic powder to my fucking popcorn. I ain't gonna lie.
That's fine. The secret
why, but I
policeman's
just am.
other ball, and now for something. Oh, this must be Mighty Python, but there's nothing on it. Unless, of course, it doesn't play if there's no screen thing. I wonder maybe that's it. I don't have it plugged into a TV, so maybe it doesn't do that. Which is pretty, actually, I think advanced for VHS, actually. For it to realize that there's nothing on the screen. So, that's interesting. I don't know. I cannot. I want to change my whole setup.
Everybody can hear my popcorn shaking.
So, well, yeah, no.
No!
Guesses are interesting.
I dropped my popcorn.
Back in the day. So, y'all are being educated, I guess, if y'all are, I guess, under the age of 20, I guess? I'll say 20. That sounds like a good age range.
I'll give it that.
I don't know.
I say at least like 10 years younger than us.
I guess, yeah. I suppose that's fair. 10. I don't know. Who's 10 watching this, though? Where are you here?
Who you mean? Who's 14?
Yeah.
We're not 20, Carolyn.
I don't know. Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know who'd be watching this. I'm just saying anyone who just didn't grow up with VHS. Is all.
Yeah. Well, so what's another what's a guilty pleasure food that you eat?
Guilty pleasure food. That's a good question. Guilty pleasure food. I think. I don't know if I call it guilty pleasure, but I guess I wouldn't like say it, like ask for it somewhere. So, I like this. It's like one of my favorite kind of meals, at least because it's quick and easy and it's kind of filling. So, normal quesadilla, but you put like chili in it. But like the canned chili.
Like
I ain't making
what?
chili. The canned chili, yeah. So you have a quesadilla.
What?
Cheesy quesadilla, but you put like chili in it. Canned chili.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
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 Okay. It's like that's like a little too weirdly close to mine.
What's yours?
So mine's like a flour tortilla
Mhm.
with a shit ton of cheese in it, and I just microwave the fuck out of it.
That's just a quesadilla, bro.
Like a cheese roll up or like that. Yeah, quesadilla.
Yeah, but like I
Like
don't know.
I eat that every day for lunch. I'm not even kidding.
It's easy and cheap. It's easy though. To
Like,
me. That's the point why I like it. It's easy. It tastes good.
Yeah. It's like simple and easy. And also this garlicky popcorn I just made is beautiful.
That's actually pretty nice, actually.
Yeah. I put like garlic powder and salt in it.
Mm.
Is it bad for my like salt intake? Definitely. But do I give a fuck? No.
Yeah. That's. Yeah, no, I like I said, like, for the reason why I say it's a guilty one, only just because I don't think I'd just ask someone for it. It's like, hey, I want a chili quesadilla, you know, out in public. That just seems like a weird thing to say.
they're like, you're obviously on meth, ma'am.
Like, I don't know, like, it's not the horrible worst thing ever in the world. It's not like the oddest combination of thing, but it's not exactly something you hear every day. I don't know, something I always like as a kid.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know. I think it'd be like better if I said like, oh, but it's like homemade chili, which I do have sometimes, but a lot of times I can because it's like I'm lazy and I'm not making chili all the time, so I'm making the canned. All right, so deal with it. So I don't know.
Okay. I think I already know the answer to this one, but what's like your guilty pleasure like clothing wear that you wear?
The pleasure clothing. Why is it okay? Why do you think you know it? What do you think it is?
Yeah.
I want to know. What do you want to? What is it?
Okay, I think yours is like pajama pants.
I do sometimes go out in pajama pants, but it has to be specific pajama pants. It can't just be something that's obviously pajama pants. Like I will do sweatpants sometimes if I don't feel like getting out of them. I will do that, but. There are some times where there's like something that's just too obvious pajama pants, and I'm like, I can't do that, Carolyn. You have some standards at least. So.
Well, like I'm talking about like not going out in public, but like what you're like basically like what you're lounging in at home, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing I guess very Pacific pajama pants right now. I don't know what you would call these type of pants, but they're like kind of like winter type of like pant like. So
yeah.
you know when you're like going out.
That's
in
the ones I'm
snow,
thinking of.
Like you going out in the snow, and you kind of like need like extra layer. It's like like that kind of thin layer.
Oh, like pants. Long johns.
Yeah, like something like that. These are what they kind of are. I don't go on these though.
Okay.
I don't go on these at all.
Bokeh.
Bokeh.
Bokeh. I think my guilty pleasure is just like clothing item is definitely like a hoodie. Just throw on a fucking hoodie.
That's not bad.
Because like
that makes sense.
I used to wear like zip up hoodies like every day of my life until like my like till like high school after I graduated basically or college really.
See, that was me with high school.
And then
I
like
did that mostly.
In the adult world, I quit wearing hoodies. I still have my hoodies, but my wife wears a lot of them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like I had like a gray and red stripes hoodie, and like now my wife wears it because like I don't. And I have this other one that Bryce and I had like exact like we had the same hoodies and we'd wear them sometimes and it'd be awesome as fuck. It's like blue sleeves, hood, and like the pockets were blue, but then like like the whole torso was like gray. And I don't think Bryce has his anymore, but I still have mine.
Gotcha.
And like, yeah, it was like cool shit. I wear that one like all the fucking time. If you like, so like throughout high school and shit, if you ever found pictures of me, I was just wearing a hoodie. I had like a sleeper build on throughout. I'm fat as fuck now. I was like kind of fat in high school, but like I was also going out to the gym a lot, like most of the time. But like around the end of high school, I quit.
Yeah.
And so like I had like a sleeper build. Basically, I was like I wasn't muscular. I was still fat, but I was like definitely thinner than what I am now. And so like I'd hide all that, I'd hide my body and shit, just like wearing a hoodie every day.
Yeah. The thing is, I'd wear a lot of hoodies.
And then
during high school too. But
and then I found out about like the flannel shirt and like the flannel shirt and t-shirt combo.
yeah, I mean that's really. I mean that kind of fits.
But like I'd
that's
only
kinda your vibe though for sure.
but I'd only wear like long sleeve ones. Now I'll wear short sleeve and go out in public and not even fucking care about the world.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I think it went weird. But yeah, I'd wear like a hoodie a lot. But like my reasoning for like wearing a hoodie back in the day was that one. I live somewhere where like it's like cold ish during the winter, but I go to a different city, so like it would kind of change a little bit temperature wise, not that crazily, but like a couple like a little bit
Like
warmer.
5 degrees.
Yeah, like about like maybe or so. So a lot of the time I'd be wearing like this winter-y kind of coat, going down, to where like my school was, and it looked kind of weird because it was like okay, why are you wearing this winter coat, kind of thing. That's not a thing you wear in the city. But like so I'd take it off, but like I still was a little chilly, so like I just wear like a hoodie and all that sometimes. But like also other times too, because for some reason the air conditioning in the school year round was always on, and it was like the coldest temperature. Like they tried fixing it so many times, but for some reason.
Because you live in California where it's fucking like hot as fuck.
But like no, but it's like not always that hot. Is the point? It's not like that. Like again,
It is always that hot to a Midwestern like me. It is always that hot.
Well, not for people who live here. But they always
when I went to Calais,
coldest,
I took a shower. I'm telling you, when I went to Calais, I fucking took a shower on Monday and didn't dry off till Sunday.
That's no.
That's not true, but like that's what it felt like. It felt like I was always like moist when I was living in California. When I visited California,
yeah,
like I was always fucking moist 24/7.
But yeah, but like no, I just wore like a hoodie just because it was like again there was always clothes in the classrooms, even if it was like just summer. That I don't mind, but like when it was like cold like during the winter, it was just like why I don't need this. So like again like always wearing like some kind of hoodie or year round and stuff like that. Actually, that reminds me, if I do want to go off like a different guilty one, at least going like high school or whatever back in the day, I had a Captain America jacket back in the day. Like a full-on Captain America jacket. I still like it. I still like it, but like I don't wear it out in public much, kind of thing. At least nowadays, it's still cool. I like it, but I remember back in the day, I'd always like wear it, and there would be like security, like making sure we get in safely into the building, area from the bus, where the bus dropped us off. And the guy, like one of the security guys, just kind of like recognized me every time and just called me Miss Captain America, and it was really cool. I don't know, he was a chill guy. And I remember too, I was doing student aid stuff and I was walking out and he saw me. And he's like, "Hey, where's your Captain America stuff?" And I was wearing a different hoodie at the time, but I have a t-shirt that's like a Captain America t-shirt, like completely. Has like the whole, like outfit, look. And I unzipped and I had it and I was like, there it is. He's like, "Oh, okay, you're cool."
So you basically flashed the guy, this grown adult as a teenager.
I did a Superman thing.
Okay.
I did the Superman thing.
He like whipped out your titties and he's like, "Yeah, you're good."
Shut up, no.
I get it.
You mean lack thereof? Lack thereof.
I'm sorry.
You mean lack thereof? Oh, to mention this podcast, but Area 51 podcast you had on your channel where this some guy was like, yeah, you got flat, flat tits, and I'm like, I know.
Yes.
I was
He's
like,
like,
gonna
yeah,
let
you go
someone-
flat tits. You're like, I know.
I was not gonna let someone bring me down, alright? Ain't nothing gonna break my stride,
Uh,
as they say.
It was the Area 51 raid. I remember precisely.
Oh my god, that's, oh my god, Jesus Christ, that's insane. That was like, how many years ago now? I guess like almost 5 years ago at this point.
Yeah. Like legit. The Area 51 raid is almost 5 fucking years ago.
My god, Jesus Christ, that's insane. That's, wow, that was so funny though, because we weren't even like, we were not at the raid, FYI.
There. We weren't even
because
there.
We were just making
Yeah.
a podcast because we wanted to talk about it, and people thought we were, and that's why people
Mhm.
like popped in a lot, and they're like, "Oh, you're at the raid." I'm like, "No, I'm not." We're at
You're like,
the raid."
fuck you guys. And you're like, okay.
I was like, "All right, whatever." We just
Prince
didn't-
and I wore. Dude, Prince was alive during that time. And we both wore like fucking tinfoil hats. I made them both for us. And my mom, like, see, the thing was, like, my mom didn't give a fuck if I wasted, like, cooking, like, shit like that, like tinfoil.
Mhm.
As long as I was having fun. That's all she cared about. And that's like what my mom's awesome. But like I'd like fucking send her like a video of like Prince and I or a picture of us wearing like tinfoil hats and she'd be like, oh my god.
That's so funny. I do remember that. Yeah, you started off with that, and then yeah, we were just like talking about like random stuff. Obviously, some stuff related to it, some stuff not. But yeah, like people were just like coming in, you know, and it was like hilarious. It was such a fun time. I do like that one. That one we don't like. It's not like the biggest, you know, like known one, but I feel like that was underrated. That's underrated
Yeah.
for me for
It
sure.
was very underrated.
Like again, that's on
I
Guss's
feel
channel.
like yeah, it's also on my channel. We did like almost like 2 years full of like podcasts
Yeah, man,
on that.
that was the time I was not doing much stuff on my end.
No, you weren't. You were burnt the fuck out, and I was like, all right, just come on mine then.
Yeah, I was.
And then I got burnt out, and I've still been burnt out.
And I'm here, and you're here now, and you're always invited.
Yep, now I'm on here. And then like the thing is though, is I'm trying to set it up so when Bryce is ready, like when I get Bryce ready for it, he's gonna be on here with me. And it's gonna be fucking dope. He's like, he even told me, he's like, I've never met this Caroline. I was like, oh dude, she's like super fucking awesome. I was like, you'll meet her one day. It's like so crazy because you like two are like my two best friends, and like well Mikey too, but like you two are like my two best friends, and like it's gonna be like so crazy when like the world collides. Like dude, at my wedding, everybody was over there, like everybody I knew showed up, and I'm like, this is the fucking ultimate crossover event. Like, it was so
Only I was
cringy
there.
saying that, but like, it's the only way I could describe it. It was so fucking awesome.
That's so funny. Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, the only thing that would have fucking like blew the roof off was if you would have showed up. But like then again, I can't blame you.
I
Or maybe
wish
will
I
later,
still
but I won't
wish I
blame you
was.
now.
I still wish I was. I
Like,
still
I'm
am so sad about that.
I wish I would have fucking got you a ticket and said just show up. That's
Just
all.
show
I
up,
wish I would have
just
got you a
there.
plane ticket.
Just
Yeah, like fuck school. You gotta come to this.
like you're going. I don't care. You fail it. I will pay for the class. Just will.
Honestly, yeah, I would have.
I probably would have been fine. Honestly, I probably could have figured it out. I just was like kind of.
We could have done
Scattered
we could have
brain.
done your schoolwork the days following, and then like you missed one day, and then the rest. Yeah,
I probably could have done it. I could have
But
thought of something. I just
that's
wasn't-
fine.
I just didn't know the schedule ahead of me really as well as I wish I did, and that's the problem. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
c'est la vie.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I'll make up for it someday.
Oh yeah, I'm going over to California. Don't worry.
True, fair, yeah. Probably California's better anyway because we actually probably do some interesting things. I don't know what,
Yeah.
but
We go
I
to the
don't know.
gay clubs,
I can.
and I
somehow
can make
get
some
my
very
sister-
big mistakes and get a divorce.
God, Jesus, get, like to tag my sister along and all that.
Fuck yeah, I need to meet. I need Kate to talk to me, and then like figure out what's wrong with me.
God, oh my God, yeah, no. Actually, just be cool just because of Kate knows a lot more places than I do, so she'd definitely be able to say we're going here. I'm like, all right, all right, kind of moment. So, yeah, that's kind of more like she's like kind of more the tour guide kind of situation. Because I mean, like I've been around some parts of California, but not enough where I can be like I know where I'm going. You know, I've only been to where my sister lived and some other places. So there, excuse me, there is that.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not telling you where my sister lives because I ain't doxing her like that.
Ain't doxing her.
I ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna know. You don't need to know. Y'all don't need that information. That's for sure. So, I don't know. Hopefully one day I get my.
Could
like,
you
my sister.
imagine though?
What?
Can you imagine? All of a sudden you say, like, why do I have like a million, like a million emails in her inbox?
Oh my god.
It's all people wanting to be her client.
That would be. I mean, yeah, she couldn't.
Imagine.
Sadly, with that, I don't think she could take
Imagine.
any of them. Because of the whole conference.
But why not?
Because of the whole thing with the confidentiality clause and all that, therapy and all that. So like, I can't just tell people like, hey, I need you all go. My sister, she's a therapist. She's gonna help you. Like, I can't do that. She couldn't take those people in.
She will fix your life. Why not? Shane Dawson like legit went to a lie detector agent, and everybody else went to that same lie
That's a
detector
different
guy.
situation. He's a business kind of thing. That's not the same as private practice.
Girl, what is therapy? Business. I wasn't even gonna say she was a therapist. To be honest, you said it, but now I can.
I mean, that's fine. That's a.
I was gonna say she was just a doctor.
That's. She's a doctor who helps with mental health.
She's a doctor who helps your butt when your butthole aches. She shows a scope up in there.
No, it's not that. No, but my God, no. No, I don't. I hope I can one day get my sister on the podcast. Though that is something I have been like.
I gotta
thinking
be
about
there for that one. I'm
years.
telling you.
For,
I gotta
like,
be
years.
there.
I
And
just
then-
haven't had the chance to ask and like set that whole thing up. But one day I think it'll happen. I just don't know when. I don't
I'm
even
telling
know.
you. After the podcast, she's gonna talk to you and says, "I know what's wrong with him," and she's gonna give you a list, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I already knew that. He told me."
I've talked to him for 5 years. I've been his therapist, practically. My God.
My mom called me. Give me 1 second.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. No, I don't know. Like I said, hopefully one day I can get my sister Kate on here because I've talked about her. I feel like enough. I feel like I feel like she's established-ish lore, on this channel. I don't know why I'm saying lore like it's that, but I'd be sure why not. But she's like, has been established enough, so I feel like at least y'all kind of at least know that way. It wouldn't be like the weirdest, like, hey, my sister, I just brought her on just because I could. You know, y'all can be like, oh yeah, her. The time you mentioned weird XYZ thing, and that'd be interesting. Thing is, I don't know what I want it to be about. At least podcast wise. Most likely it's going to be recorded just because of, comfortness for her. That way. I just don't want to put her on the spot in the live stream, having her try to fill in type of thing, because, she's not a content creator, at least in that, like, it hasn't, like, really done any content creation like that ever, really. So, I don't know, yeah, like, like I don't want her trying to fill in silence and not be awkward, so I feel like that'd be at least that way. But I don't know. Again, like I could talk about her therapy stuff. I don't know. Obviously stuff that's not like confidential or anything like that, but just like, like I don't know, myth busting or something if we wanted to do that. I don't know. She also has like we have similar interests type of stuff too, so we can also go like that. I don't know, or maybe a Q&A. To get to know us better. I don't know, as like siblings. I don't know, like weird rando facts about us. I don't know exactly what, but yeah, like I said, that's when I get around here. I don't know when. Hopefully, maybe that might be like some like New Year's resolution for myself to like maybe see if I can get her like on next year. I don't know. We'll see. That way, but yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah, like, she knows I do this kind of stuff, yeah. I will say, someone you're not likely going to see, at least in the sense of, like, actually be on here. Obviously, he's been in background of videos and things like that for, some of my stuff. But my dad is just not gonna be comfortable about this kind of thing. He just won't be. He just like no matter if I recorded him or not, he doesn't like being on like he doesn't like being on, even if it's not like a camera actually on his face or anything. Even if it's just like what I usually do is my microphone setup and all that. He just isn't gonna really mesh or vibe with that, which I respect that with him. So all you get is are my stories about him, Gus doing an impression of him that's not quite exact, but it's still funny, or just background noise of him, when he's like comes home or just whatever, or sometimes you can hear him talking to like the animals. So that's all you get, but that's fine. It's okay. But yeah, so no, but yeah, one day I'll get my sister on here. I just don't know when, but yeah, so how long has it been? Oh my god, it's been like almost like 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Probably when we might start wrapping up a little bit, not like completely finishing up, but just a tad like final like thoughts and stuff like that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like some topic really quick to go off of. I guess I can just talk about like just some content I'm gonna do soon. I know the holidays are coming up. Probably I will do. I'm not doing a 7 days of Christmas thing. I think I already mentioned this, but I'm making a point about it again. I'm not doing a 7 days of Christmas. Sorry, not 7. Not even 7 or 12. I'm not even doing a week of stuff. I'm not doing a 12 days of stuff. I'm just gonna either do like 1 or 2 like video content thing. One thing I do want to do, I'll just mention it now, is a Christmas special. I'm not gonna say which one, but just a Christmas special back in the day that's not as known, I will say, isn't like any of the famous ones. It's just like one I kind of want to talk about just because it's something I grew up with, and I don't know, I just kind of want to make a breakdown for it just because I think it'd be fun and interesting kind of thing. And again, my whole thing is like I'm trying to make like niche nostalgia, kind of the corners of nostalgia that not everyone remembers, so that's that. And I don't know if I'm gonna do it around the same time. It's not exactly Christmassy, but it's just something I don't know I can do, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it at that time or not, or if it's gonna be a next year project. But I do have something else that could come out during that month, so we'll see. But right now, yeah, I will say there will be something, a Christmas thing of some fashion. Of course, I'll be streaming pretty much mostly, not the whole month probably, but like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks in the month before I take a break and then do New Year's thing and then take another break. I always do that whole thing, so we'll see. But yeah, sorry I don't have any like Halloween video this year. I was going to, and then I just kind of like had like, again, that just thinks it just didn't fall into place. But I do have something for next year though, so I do know what I'm gonna do for that. So guarantee a next year thing. But hey, this is the closest we got. We have a podcast, and I will probably be doing something on Wednesday, the day before Halloween. That way y'all can enjoy and come by and watch. Finishing up Little Nightmares 2 that way. So there's also that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That's all at least for my updates and all that. But we'll see about that. But yeah, I don't know. Just weird, interesting talks we had today. We went through a lot of topics, honestly. I was not expecting to go this long, which is actually cool though. I've gotten this long because I don't know. I've not done like a long stream, like at least podcast in a while. So I think it's nice to just have one of these things and for like just every so often kind of thing, a treat for y'all. Because I used to do this a lot where I'd go long for time for like streams, but I don't know. It's not like I don't have it in me. It's just like a lot of the time, some of the content I do is just like I just don't feel like going for like more than like an hour and a half, maybe just a little bit over. Probably on Wednesday I will probably do like something longer, likely anyway, just because I don't know how much more game I have left with like Little Nightmares, but I don't think it's just an hour and a half. So, more likely 2 hours, which is fine. So, but yeah, again, I used to make longer podcasts and stuff like that back in the day, but I just don't know. Because again, I don't got that energy in me sometimes, man. But for stuff like this, I do. Sometimes, but yeah, mostly like gaming. I don't like playing something for a long period of time. My brain just doesn't like doing it, and I don't know why. It could be something along the lines of just like I don't have a long enough attention span for it. I don't know. Having to multitask of playing and also talking to you guys, which is not anything against you guys. It's just me. My brain is just weird like that. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I still like making like content like this though. So yeah. Other than that, I think when it comes to scheduling wise too, I'm gonna go back to obviously doing Last of Us, and I think at some point I'll finish like Sly Cooper, the Thieves Raccoonist, the first one. I don't know when. I'm probably gonna do Last of Us first. I'm probably gonna take a break next Saturday, just again beginning of the month thing. I like taking a break then. Probably then I'll do Last of Us another episode because it's been a hot while since I done it, and then I think we might finish up Sly, and then I think I'm gonna mostly do Last of Us at the end, just to kind of finish it up. I don't know how many more episodes we're gonna get out of that. Could be a lot more, could be a lot less than I expect. I don't know, but either way, that's kind of the plan. That way, I guess I'm just saying like end of year plans, just because it's almost the end of the year. Jesus Christ, it's insane. The holidays are coming up really quickly, and I don't know how I feel about that. Other than it just is. So yeah, man, yeah. That's pretty much all I got the update wise. That way, now that I actually fully updated it to you guys, I updated you guys. So yeah. Otherwise, let's see. Is there anything else that like this real life stuff? I don't know. I already mentioned how I had my art history final. I still have my 2 other classes I'm doing, and that's obviously gonna end in like December. So yeah. Next year's gonna get weird, but I'm gonna wait until like the New Year's video to do that, because obviously I'll have more information then. But yeah, I don't know. I will say I don't know how much streaming I'm gonna be doing next year. I probably might be doing a normal. I may not. Like I said, I have no clue, but I will let you all know. Either way, I do want to do more videos stuff, because I felt like I did some video stuff content. Marvel Nemesis was a lot. I did not expect that series to be so long and so tedious, in the sense of not even just like editing it and everything, but like recording the series and everything. It was a fun game. I'm glad I did it. I mean, at least fun in the sense that like I had fun doing the series, but like, oh my god, it was such a tedious series that like I only got around to doing that. It was such a long series too. It was a long form one. I think it was my longest series to date. That way, since usually like most of my series are like at most like under 10 episodes. So yeah, no, that was long and interesting to do. I do want to try doing more, obviously, gaming stuff. Hopefully, I can get around doing Sims next year. I just kind of got burnt out with recording kind of stuff after I did Marvel Nemesis. I did a couple episodes of like Sims, but I just kind of got burnt out. Hopefully, I'll get back to that. Just recording it and then uploading it finally at some point. We'll see. I have like quite a bit of episodes. I don't know. Even if I never go back to it, I could always like just edit them and just post them out. Say unfinished series. I don't know. But I do want to do more stuff like that. I want to go to do more just like kind of interesting videos too, stuff like the Newsgrounds videos I did. I do want to do Rather Good eventually, that website. So, because that's also another one I kind of like grew up with a little bit. So I kind of want to talk about the history of that site. And I don't know, I've not seen a lot of people talk about Rather Good, so I feel like that would be cool. So just kind of go into detail of that. And finally, people can understand what I mean by when I say, instead of the saying immigrant song, I say Viking kitties, and people would be like, ah, yes, that glorious video that exists on the internet. That kind of thing, and I don't know, just other stuff. I don't know. I kind of just want to delve. I have like so much like some backlog stuff. I've done actually with Guss specifically when we played Minecraft together, and I need to get around to edit that, because I have at least probably saw like 5 episodes out of that whole series. Like I'm almost positive I think I have like about like maybe even more than that for all I know. I don't know. There's a lot of footage. we had like just one long night where we just like I hit record and we just went. But it's gonna be a while for us to sift through all that footage, but it'll be worth it in the end of the day. There's some gold in there. There's like gold. So I'll get to that eventually. That's probably gonna more likely a next year thing. I don't know. I got like a lot of ideas. I just don't know how I'm gonna execute them. Hopefully by the end of the year, at least I have an idea where I'm gonna go with it. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully I don't change too much from my streaming schedule. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know. Well, I know what game I might be doing next year, which is I will say this one. I'm gonna get around to playing Stray Gods. We'll play a musical. I want to do that. I've mentioned the game a couple times, and I want to do it. So
You mentioned the game a couple times.
well, I mentioned only just because I mentioned how I played it and I liked it, and that I want to showcase it. It's gonna be a little weird because of
Oh.
the way I want to do it.
That one was like the girl that you're definitely attracted to because she like sings and she's like
Shut up.
definitely like attractive.
Okay, yes. All right, fine. Don't call me out like that. Why not? Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. Fine. Yes. I mean, yeah.
Don't
really,
worry, Carlin.
Grace
There's-
Society.
I'm
totally not my
attracted
icon.
to,
Totally not my icon for Discord either. No, not at all.
Yeah. I'm attracted to what character? It's like some male character. I can't remember. He's like has that like twink twunk phase, like build. He's like a twink body, but like he's like so. It's like in the gay community, like a twink is like a thin dude,
I do
but he's
like
like but a muscular twink is like a twunk, I think, or something like
Are you
that.
talking about
There's some
Eros?
character out there I can't. Huh?
You talking about Arrow? Wait, are we talking about the same game, Stray Gods, right? The role playing music.
No.
No, different
I'm talking
game.
about you. That's what game you're. That's what character you're attracted to. I'm talking about. I can't remember what character I'm attracted to. That I just like
I was like
fall head over heels for. I can't remember.
What are you talking about? Okay, I was like,
He's
I
like a
don't know if
twunk
there's any
tail.
characters that
I
fit in that
swear.
description. At least that I would call that way. But okay, that's funny. Though I feel like maybe
Gloves
Eros
on
does
girl.
well- maybe Eros does well in the
When this alcohol starts tasting like good financial decisions, I don't care what it is. I'm saying.
I don't know. You're just going to look over. Like, all right, but yeah, no, it's Stray Gods. The problem is the reason why I'm waiting till next year because what I usually do is my randomizer will, which is like my way of being like I don't want to pick options that I have already done, nor do I want to like have fan interaction because it's like everyone will pick the same things anyway. So it's my way of being like this is randomized. This is completely like completely like uncertain like where we're gonna go play through kind of thing. I've done it with Life is
Hell
Strange
yeah.
and stuff like that, and I really like it. It's fun, and I do it just like again, even if I have or haven't played the game, kind of thing. It's kind of fun. It's just you live life on the edge. So, but what the problem is with
Living on the edge.
with Stray Gods is that I'm gonna have to do the wheel a lot because there's the music portion. And my god, so I have to do a lot of research and see how I want to do it in a way that's not gonna make me like lose my mind. Because again, the music is also randomized too, so there's also the romance options. There's the yeah, there's a lot. So we will get there. That is a next year plan, I promise. I don't know what other game I'm gonna play next year. We'll see, but I don't know. I'm just kind of outlining some stuff. I'm gonna outline way more in my New Year's update thing I always do every year. So y'all at least have a plan, and then I have that plan, and then I'll follow support, and then it's fine. But I still give you content, and that's all that matters. I think at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't give my fans content anymore, even though they've all begged me to do it.
Give us content. No, I do not want to. Not right now.
That's right. They're like, give us Slender is my roommate. I'm like, fuck you. But I love my fans when they're around.
When they're here. But yeah, no, I just kind of have that. But I don't know. Yeah, that's my rundown. That's my little thing. But yeah, no, like I said, I will play Stray Gods. At least when it comes to streaming, I know that's one of the things I'll do next year. Because I hope I finish God forbid, I hope I finish Last of Us like this year. That'd be sad if I didn't. It'd be very sad. I've been playing it for, like pretty much the whole.
How long have you been? How long have you? Oh, you've been playing it the whole year. I was about to say, how long have you been doing it for?
Almost a year. I want to say almost the whole year. I'm not. I don't think I started at the beginning of the year, but like I started like I think roughly like around like I want to say maybe like March, maybe. That sounds about right. I don't know. I can look back if I wanted to. I'm not right now. That's not my job. Well, I guess that is my job, but I don't want to. So let's just say March is the closest to that. Maybe even before that, but I don't know. I don't think I don't think it was like a beginning of the year thing. I think I had like 2 different series, but yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully I finish Last of Us. Don't know if I'm playing Last of Us 2. At least I don't know when I'm gonna do Last of Us 2 because oh my god, I'm terrified playing it because it's been like 5 years, so I think the reception for it is a little bit better. But I still think someone's gonna come in and be like, "This game is horrible and terrible. Why are you playing it?" And it's like it's not horrible and terrible. You just are not open-minded.
But why is the game terrible? Because girls lesbian or something?
No, well that, but no, it's a whole complicated.
That really happened? They pulled a fucking Left 4 Dead or not? Walking Dead.
Kinda, yeah. Some people did. Actually, the main reason is that spoilers. Something really big happens to like the main character from like the first series, and people are not happy about that. So
Is it Joel?
yeah.
Does he die?
Yes.
He dies?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You better put spoilers in this for Last of Us 2.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm
It's been
telling
out
you,
for
better put it in there.
It's been 5 years, y'all. It's been 5 years.
Doesn't matter. Somebody's gonna be like, I fucking heartbreak.
That's not my fault. I've not even played it and I knew that. It was everywhere at the time. I feel like...
Please.
Why are you pleasing? Okay, God.
Don't make me cry. My ego, my heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I'm begging you,
God,
please
Guss.
don't make me cry, motherfucker. Oh, I.
It's like ending strike on your channel. I'm like, no! Anyway,
The,
yeah, I know.
can you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm almost out of a drink.
Well, I think it's probably almost time to wrap up then. Considering, I mean, it's pretty much 2 hours, but yeah.
But our party will still go on.
True. That's very true.
You say it's been 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it has been.
Yeah.
It was like,
We talked about many
what,
things.
we did. And I went on like so many rants.
It's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are really funny. You just went out. I just said, "All right, I'll let you go." It was like, all right, well, you know, content. No, but yeah. So,
Some blackmail on the creator of Colorful Warfare.
my God, no.
Well, the
Anyway.
co-creator.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Any little last?
But Bryce
like,
gave me all the rights,
topics you want to go into?
so it's
then?
okay.
That's fair. Just like
Halloween costumes. Are they not getting back to being scary, or are they still everybody still doing slutty costumes?
I don't know. I feel like they've gotten a little scarier again. I know the sluttier ones will probably exist, but I think people have gotten back to like trying to be spooky with it.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think so. So I've seen some like pretty good like spooky stuff, you know. But yeah.
I remember in Florida,
Mm.
as a kid, when I lived there and had a Halloween there, I remember that the women there definitely dressed up pretty slutty in their costumes. And as like a little kid, I was like trying to impress my dad. I was like, hey, what's up, girl? Want to give me your number? Just saying random shit like that. Or saying like, call me. I was like a little kid dressed as Darth Vader. So it was nuts. But yeah. So that's what I remember in like 2009 or 2008, because it was like Halloween, not Christmas. Yeah, well, and Halloween wears.
Also, I just realized with the tape I have, I did not rewind it. I just realized it's not rewinded. So going back to that whole thing. Anyway, continue.
Your whole tape wasn't rewinded?
Yeah, because it's on.
Wow.
You can tell because it's like the rest of it's on the right side. It's supposed to be on the left. The tape. So that's
Maybe
why
that's why it wasn't
like,
playing
That's
anything.
why I wasn't playing. Yeah, that's why I wasn't playing anything because I didn't pay attention even though we literally were talking about the whole rewind.
The
So-
YouTube rewind.
My God, that's a whole thing.
That was like the
They don't do it anymore. You know that?
Yeah, because people got mad about it.
Because people got mad at the Will Smith one. Where he's like, "Oh, all right, yeah, that's hot." It's like they picked a bunch of YouTubers that weren't even that popular. The best one was when it had Psy and every other famous fucking YouTuber there was.
Yeah,
They legit went out when Gangnam Style was in style. That's when YouTube Rewind was like the best. I kid you
That
not.
was 2012.
Shows you my fucking perception of knowledge.
It's a long time ago now.
Korean naughty norn, baby. Korean naughty norn. Do you even know what I'm saying?
All right,
Sexy ladies,
Going
whoop,
down, just
whoop,
going
whoop,
into Gangnam
whooping
Style.
Gangnam Style.
Over a decade later. So, with that, we're gonna wrap up anything. Anyway, with that, any final thoughts besides Gangnam Style?
If you have a Halloween costume, make sure it is spooky, it is scary, and it is out of this world crazy. Because we need more of them guys and ghouls and scaring the ghosts back into their realm. Because on Hallows Eve, that is when the line between the world of the living and the world of the dead is at its thinnest and they cross over. So don't forget to put over those little treats out on your door and give out your offerings. Because if not, they will come for you. Thank you.
Okay. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you like it, if you dislike it, dislike it, comment below what you thought. Subscribe to Guss's channel. Again, I know that you don't do good content, but I still say subscribe anyway, because you never know. You may pop back up one day like a ghoul. Maybe come back from the
I
dead.
might pop up I'll be chilling like a villain. I might pop up like a ghoul. You never know, baby, because I'm coming back to school. I think I'm drunk.
Subscribe. I'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday. But anyway, bye guys.